Alright, well, we're still dropping frames, so I'm pretty convinced this is just on my ISP side, and it pretty much always has been anytime I've had issues like this, aside from bad weather, but I don't think it's that. So we'll just roll with it for now. Let me know, chat, if it's just so unwatchable, like, then we'll just get back to it later. But yeah, I think I'm gonna have to yell at my ISP, then watch them do nothing, and then have it resolve itself in a week, which is generally what happens. I did not see any nickels, but I will take your word for it. Oh, excuse me. Inventory hell. Do I even have her mats? I do. You know what? I'm doing it. We've had no good rider. It's been a whole problem. Hey, Rabbit. So how bad is it, chat? Boy donated 5,000 nickels. Did he really? Jesus Christ. Sad as she still doesn't have her third skill. She's also still in P1. Probably do some minor inventory management because they give you XP when you clear stages in the main story now. Did I buy? I did not. I didn't. I got the full items, but I didn't get all this. Blue cubes. Man, I won't spend 1 mana prism for that blue cube. That is not gonna happen. I want these. Yeah, that's pretty good. These are super good. I'm so glad they added those. Don't need them this sec. Oh, actually, I'm gonna buy that one. This is a pretty. That removes a defense buff from the enemy. That's pretty universal, I would say. What was that green cube? Well, the green cube is a mana prism. The blue cube is basically a built-in command code, a command spell res that you can use. Okay, I think we're about ready now. I'm still so, like, shocked that we didn't have Eric Blood X. All the 1-stars, I think, are in P5 by now. Apparently not all the 2-stars, though. Alright, that should be enough space. Chat's really enjoying the coinage right now. Alright, we'll go with 100 face. Do 100 face, Proto-Coup. We'll do Stheno. It could be humanoid. That seems unlikely considering it's Babylonia and it's mostly Tiamat's kids and stuff. Need George Bond, still want Ushi Bond. Someone does die. David, there we go. Should have leveled my cope scopes. Oh, all right, we're in the game now, boys. How's everybody doing? Yeah, I'm doing quite well except for my internet issues. Which I'm rather annoyed have been going on for 3 days now. Man, they don't like 100 face. Something animation skips is annoying. These things seem to have a high crit chance. Either that or I'm just unlucky. 10. Do I NP? I'll hold it for now. Damn it! And it's a 60% crit chance! Imagine if this stage was hard and that could actually be a problem. You can do 26k without a buster, right? Man, yeah, we're dropping a lot of frames. It's worse than yesterday. I don't know, boys. I might just have to not stream today. We'll go for a bit, see how it goes. But like, I wanna play. I wanna fight some bosses. But it is running really bad. $94k at neutral. Man, I hate when that happens though. Like you're ready to stream, you're in the, you know, everything's set up, you got my T, got OBS going and all that, and it's like, well, ISP sucks, drop frames. Well, what it's doing, it's going in bursts. For like a while it'll be totally fine, and then all of a sudden it'll get really, really bad. And then it'll go back to being fine. Missed the art up. I hate this speed up thing, dude. And it's so dumb, and I keep seeing people say it's fine because it's optional. It's not optional. Like, you'll be clicking on the screen to switch targets or click another skill, and it activates it, and it can crash the fucking game. It's awful. I just wish when they would do stuff like this, they would make it optional. Just let you turn it on or off. Like, if I could just turn it off and not deal with it, I'd be so much happier. But they haven't done that for pretty much any update they've ever done. So I don't really expect it. I feel like our crit luck has just been abysmal on this stage. We've had a lot of 60%, 40%, 50%, and seems like it's all failing. There we go. That was a good turn for once. If I'd realized what this stage was, I would have brought AoE. Also, I would have saved Protoku's in P. He might kill it. Protoku's got a crit. Damn it. Ugh. This is such a sloppy run. Like I had my debuff resist and I didn't resist anything. Awful, Alright, we'll kill it next turn, I think. Don't you start with that icy. So is your name still taken, by the way? I think somebody just jumped on that, man. They had been like, man, I want to be IC23. And then, you know, you finally, you know, got rid of it for a second there. And they're like, oh, there it is. Like, they were checking every day. And now they're going to have it for like the next 10 years. Because they log into Twitch every day. Feels bad, man. I like how you don't have any capital letters, and there's like so much bullshit mixed into that. See the word win in there. That's too obvious. I see the K-ness, right, and it's all over. By the way, it's easier to do. No, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not helping chat. This was a really boring stage, and then I played bad, and we had horrible luck, so it took so much longer than it needed to. That was just like a slugfest. If I'd known it was AoE though, I would have brought a Rosh and that kind of thing. Okay. This is probably like the two big lions or whatever. I kind of remember a stage like that. This is actually still an okay. As long as it's not AoE again, this is fine, because we have anti-beast and counterclass. I'm so sick of this Mystic Code, though. It's terrible. I'm not gonna bring it. It's just, I don't care if it's rank 10 or not. Like, it's so bad. Well, it's not so bad. It's just so inferior in these kind of stages on an account like this. It doesn't do shit. It's inferior to default by a lot. Okay, there is trash. If I do anti-beast and kill this thing, nah, I'll just hold it. Kill this one. Let's see, how long do we have before the good event? If it starts on the 17th, not that long. Okay, we're getting pretty close. I'm really hopeful that... I don't know why it played the speed up mode there. I could not tell you. Did not click a damn thing. $5.99. Let me see, I guess Proto and gain. Dude, look at that NP gain on his quick card. 2-hit quick first card, right? Not in second or third. And no art card bonus. That was pretty terrible. There's the art up. Like her to do the Brave Chain, but I want Protoku's NP. I can wait a turn. No, well, if I don't kill it, then I'm gonna waste. I'm trying to get Protoku to have the buff and NP on the next wave. But I have to kill this thing or it's all fucked up anyway. If she fails to kill it, we'll get her NP from being attacked. Maxwell's Demon Redemption arc? No. We got villainous villain. I don't need no Columbus redemption arc, right? We don't need that. Okay, I gotta be able to kill it this turn. I should have buffed 100 face, I guess. It's not gonna kill. Oh, everyone crit, triple crit. Good start. Should have used your crit skill. Oh my god, we got it. That one didn't crit, but it's okay. If it had crit, she would have gotten her NP. Yeah, I remember that. It's because there's a free quest based off of it. Alright, he's got his divinity boost at least. Yeah, I just want Maxwell's demon in the game. I don't, whatever. Just get him in here. Also, preferably make him a low star, because we could use some more budget supports. We're lacking a lot of areas. Of course you didn't land the drain. You never land the drain. Yeah, they already confirmed he's a caster, and it makes sense. 1 second, chat. I'm gonna grab like a granola bar here. I'm crazy hungry, apparently. I just had to get that combo in real quick. All these filler stages like this. Do we have to fight this many trash mobs? Like, goddamn. $2 a.m. Oh boy. Like, and if you want opportunities for the characters to interact with each other and stuff, you can just have visual novel bits. Don't have to do all this filler. Asclepius Fund. We should have enough by the time we beat Lost Belt 4. Probably gonna pick up the pace on the story soon. Oh shit. Is this Kingu? Oh wait, do you fight? I can't remember if you fight Gorgon or Kingu first. Damn, I don't remember. Well, we'll bring it. The team is so different depending on which one it is. I'm gonna guess it's Kingu first. Boy, if I'm wrong, the team is going to be so bad. What do I want to summon? Probably not use Grailed units, because boss fights actually matter. Excuse me, Windows 10 sounds. David's really good. A 70 coup would be really good, but I don't think I have one. Wait, actually I do. We'll do David though. Actually, let me see. We could do coup proto coup, that's kind of fun. Oh my god, I can't slot. He won't let me slot my 70 coup if I have 100 coup slotted. That's so messed up. It's because of the new set thing. What? Okay, so I'm allowed to set, this is so weird. So you're allowed to set a level 100 coup in the alt slot and a 70 coup in the Lancer slot if it's the same page. But because you have the 3 pages now, that's why I have 3 archers right here. But if I try to set like 100 coup in the alt slot and on a different page set the 70 coup in any slot, it won't let me. That's really weird. Well, it's golden sumo. Okay. He still has the faux pas. I can't do anything about that though. What's a good setup here? I'd like George to tank the first NP. But I wouldn't mind him giving NP on death. Why is there no budget quick support? Alright, go get him. If this is Gorgon, I'm just resetting now. Actually, it wouldn't shock me if this team could beat Gorgon, but I want to do the silly stuff. If it's Gorgon, I'll fight it, and then if I beat it, I'll reset and do it again. Fuck! I lost the coin flip. That makes George so bad. George is so bad here. He don't do a damn thing. Reset. That's so good, Hex. Dude, George sucks now. Boss is AoE, by the way. This team might still be able to win, but it's so designed for a single target situation. Well, should have waited until David showed up, but eh. Get that defense down from Proto Coup. So he's got the attack up and the defense down. 61k. 100k. Who would have thought? Nice stun, nerd. I guess his taunt did do something. It guaranteed that the stun went there. So he's not being worthless, but he's not being amazing either. Really hoping for that 20% crit. Can you not do that? Oh man, Ku's got the bigger attack up and triple defense down now. Doesn't have the Mystic Code attack up though. Gorgon is indeed a dragon. 13k, that'll get him. 81k this time. Proto-Ku working his way up. Damn, we almost did as much when we didn't have the attack up anymore. We are dying though. I need to do this because I need Guts to go off not on the first hit, so he doesn't die immediately after. I could evade him. That's the safe thing to do. But, Greed? If I had waited to taunt on George, I could prevent this awkward thing from happening. If George had his taunt up now, he would probably die before Ku, and then that would cancel the turn, and then Ku wouldn't die after Guts going off. Or if he died, like Guts went off and George died, it'd be the same thing. So, mistake on my part there. Didn't really think of that. Yeah, this setup will work though, even if it's not optimized at all. Okay, Ku's probably safe now. As long as she doesn't crit. Now she can crit and it doesn't matter. Guts didn't even go off, what a scrub. What's the play here? Do I have David use his second skill and it's only going to affect himself? Because I couldn't give it to them, because then they'd get pinged off and then they would die to the attack after, so I couldn't do it. Can he, let's see if he can face tank with his first skill. He's a strong boy, right? See guys, the trick is you just keep using Bulg over and over again until the giant snake dies. Oh, she might be dead right here. Not quite. Not quite. Oh, she had Guts anyway. Okay, well she dies here. We'll reset. I want to do it with a Asterios setup now. But hey, it worked! How about that? Bring a Kingu setup, beat Gorgon. Dude, David's 50% defense up is super good if you're counterclassing. Makes you kind of nutty tanky. Guess we just go with the Stereo. Actually, our Asterios, I think, has his upgrades now. His skill ranks aren't up, but I don't think it matters. Let me look. Got his, yeah, his 111 doesn't have foe items, but he's got his upgraded NP. This is really funny if I bring this. I just clicked her just to put something on the team, but I might actually use that for the flavor. Doesn't make a lot of sense though. Her synergy is pretty bad with the team. Actually, I almost want to go with Mash instead of Hans. Do I have that Amakusa CE? Because that's actually good on Hans here. I do not. Defense up in our invulnerability or starting NP. Starting NP is good in case the first turn happens to be bad. And it's kind of good in the long run just because it's each more things to stack with. This is good because you're pretty much guaranteed, because if she doesn't attack, so you don't get your NP, you don't lose the stacks of invulnerability, right? So this like guarantees the beginning goes okay. Alright, we'll do that. I've never really tried that in a fight like this, and I think it'll be fine. I might start with Mash, and then use the Switch Mystic Code. I should bring Atlas, though, in case someone gets stunned at a really bad time. This is a little shaky at the start, but we'll, see how we do. Oh, I should bring, well, George for the practicality of Bond 10 or Stheno for Stheno coins. Probably George because it's only 5 coins. Doesn't really matter. Although it is the Stheno account, so fucking Jesus. This team is so bad now. Like the back row is garbage now. Oh boy, let's see. We'll do that. That is not what I wanted. Want the other rim? There we go. I might lose because I've made this team so bad. I bring in Medusa, who's AoE, and the back row is literally nothing. We're really counting on Asterios carrying here, and our Asterios doesn't have health foes or any of that. I really wish we weren't dropping frames right now. I want to enjoy these bosses. Ugh. Well, this is a really bad opening hand, so I'm just gonna do that. The music knows. Shockingly bad opening hand there, though. Although in a way I shouldn't have stunned, because if I got my NP there, yeah, my next hand's gonna have art cards in it, and then I could NP and use the art cards. Okay. How much do I need to front load this? On's at his skill level that I actually have him NP right now to get a defense up. I think I can just take the hit here and be okay. Damage though. Only he had crit there. Get the buster up. Oh, that's thematic. Hans, buddy, you couldn't get like a 0.2 more, because that probably would have hit the roundup. I guess I just do it next turn. Rip Medusa, by the way. This account doesn't even have Ongra, I don't think. Why did she cast Guts on turn 1? Like, confident you're gonna crit there, huh? I guess I overcharge Hans so the heal is bigger. Do it like that. Why did I bring Medusa? She does 40k. That's nothing. That's so bad. She's neutral and AoE. Like 70 Proto-Coup is better than that by a lot. Can you stop doing that, by the way? Because if you do it to Asterios, I can like remove it and justify that, but I can't remove it off Medusa. I could not Asterios NP. That way, for her NP turn, I'm sure we'll have it, but I think it's okay. Because we might get it back, and if we don't, I think we'll have enough defense up attack down that we'll live anyway. Kind of ballsy. If you want to be safe, you just don't NP there, but I like the long-term value if I can get it. Okay, I got the defense up on Asterios, which is where it matters. Good damage, good damage. Oh, she attacked 3 times. Big noob. I guess I save Atlas for Medusa. She has so many attack downs now. If only they could do negative damage. I'd love to see like how in debt they are, right? You show like how negative it is. Does not work that way though. Oh, big scary NP. It is her best move though because it lets her, look at her not attacking at all. But the dot gets around the attack down, but that is not going to help her. I could stun her, but this isn't really a turn that I need that. I'll save it for like a turn where something goes really badly. Like if Asterios didn't get his NP this turn, then I'd probably use it. Although Hans gets his NP, so I'd probably cover us. Well, Asterios definitely got his NP. Really, I could just give that to Medusa at this point. Normally I'd put Hans last for the bigger heal, but I'm fucking Medusa needs the damage. Come on, Hans, attack up. You can. I don't need the defense up. We're fine. We don't need it. Just attack up on Medusa. You can miss every other buff and every other character. Attack up, attack up, attack up, attack up. You piece of shit. Worthless writer. When you only want one thing, right? You only want one thing, and of course you can't have it. She really likes casting guts. This is kind of an awkward turn. But I don't think I stunned because Asterios can't get his NP if he doesn't get attacked. And if Asterios had cards, I could stun and then get it from the cards, but he doesn't. Should still be fine. If I was really scared, I could do the invulnerability, but I've got defense up, 3 attack downs. Probably fine. Get the heal. When else am I going to use the invulnerability, though? Yeah, I might as well do it. You know what? Let's get that damage. The art chain would make more sense, but bonk 'em. That turn order. I don't need every NP ever. I'd like to do that Medusa crit if I can. What do I have to do? It'd be nice to do Hans's NP just because of the dot, and we're gonna get another dot, but it's probably okay. He wouldn't land the attack buff anyway. Although now I won't have a Buster card. Is the crit really worth it if you don't have the Buster card? Really, Asterios would probably be better if he did his attack up as Star Absorb. You know what? Medusa can use her monstrous strength next turn. It lasts 2 turns. Let's go. This is where Asterios needs to have foe items, right? You get your foe items, maybe grail them, right? And then you get your big buster damage right there. Imagine a 120 Asterios, actually. Because if he just had the foe items, that would have done quite a bit more damage, so. Okay. She's trying to make a swift monstrous strength. Am I about It's really stupid to do this. It's really stupid to do this. I'm tempted. This is such a throw. This is such a. There's no reason to do that, yeah, other than just trying to win faster. It's not smart at all. I guess we want the defense up because we're not swimming in buffs right now or debuffs. Didn't land the attack buff on Medusa again. Couldn't help but notice. This Medusa damage does leave much to be desired. Ooh, shit, we actually took some hits there. Medusa's crit down coming in handy. It's not even about the damage. The crit down means she doesn't do the crit animation, and the crit animation has a lower hit count. Might stun next turn, depending on what happens here. Good music. By the way, 100 face would be really good here. Because obviously you're going to be imping a lot, and then you get the art resist down over and over. If I get stunned, I'll have to stun her. She's not attacking. What was that? Yeah, this is a good time for this. I can overcharge Hans's NP here. I am favoring Medusa so much when she's the worst unit on the team by a very large amount. The really greedy thing there, if I was truly favoring Medusa, is I would have done Hans's NP first and try to get the attack up again. Watch him land it now. Yep. We don't need it now. We're not NPing, and we can't get our NP next turn because the boss is stunned. This turn's actually kind of rough. It should be okay though. Double defense up. We kind of slacked on Asterios there. We weren't really getting any stuff for him, and she did that turn where she attacked up a bunch and didn't give us NP. I think we're okay though. As long as we don't die here, we'll be totally set. Oh yeah, we're good. All right, and now we're set. Oh god, she's critting though. That was a bit of an oof. Pretty sure we can run this back now. No big deal. The only reason we kind of fell behind like that was because I was favoring Medusa so much and I wasn't staying on top of looping. That defense up makes it really safe too. NP turn is next though. This crit down is actually kind of nice though. It's giving us more NP. We'd be getting less if the crit animation was happening. Shame Hans didn't get his NP. Again, the dot is the actual problem. Does somebody actually think 100 face has bad NP gain? Like, between the art resist down, the art up, and the large NP gain up, and the high hit count, she's in pretty good shape. I can't believe we did this with an AoE neutral 3-star for some reason. Look at all these dots though. Nice crit. Okay, the fight's pretty much over, so I guess I stun. Do I stun though? If I get Medusa's NP next turn, then yes. I guess we don't. I guess we just Hans NP. Land the defense buff, please. On Asterios. Very good. Not a little shit for once. Dude, because our Asterios doesn't have full items and he's level 60 and all that, that heal like moved his health bar so much, even though it wasn't that big of a heal. Alright, super BM time. You know what? Everybody wants Medusa's NP right now, but I mean, Asterios could break chain with the attack up, buster up, crit up. I'm just saying, you know, yeah, Medusa's thematic and everything, but I like Fluffy Boy. And if he doesn't crit, then Medusa gets to do it. So if that first one didn't crit, I'm not sure we would be able to kill. Well, I don't know, that extra attack overkilled by a lot. Hard to say. He had to crit at least once. If they had both obviously not crit, then we would have been fucked. That music, though. Oof. I mean, Medusa still petrified herself. Just like in Legend, by the way. Literally, she's Perseus right now. I'm just saying that's how that goes. Okay, this should be Kingu. This is a really good song, man. Okay. Default, I think. Oh fuck. Coups both have divinity, which means they'll get stunned. Should have brought Atlas. No, that Gorgon is like not even, it's one of a kind because she's like semi-Gorgon, but then she's Tiamat juiced, right? So she's actually probably way stronger than Gorgon was in her own time. But then the summonable Gorgon is not Tiamat juiced, and then she's like partial, you know, transformation, which is bullshit. They just made that up so they can make her a waifu, because full Gorgon is like the crazy, you know, squid monster thing from Fate Hollow. But yeah, they just made that shit up. But yeah, in Babylonia, she's way different. That's why she's so much bigger and she looks different and everything, is because she's got Tiamat bonus essentially. I would like his taunt to encompass the NP, and he can randomly quick charge. They need to make every quick charge like this fight though. He quick charges as a bonus action when his turn is already over. So it doesn't eat into his actions, and that means he can't quick charge into his NP, but he can still get his NP much more rapidly because of it. It's by far the best way to do RNG quick charge, and they've like never done it this way again. That damage difference. Why you gotta do that? Why you gotta do that? You don't even have taunt. Oh, you little bitch. That's another reason to taunt, so he can't nuke that. I kind of forgot that he did that. If I taunt now, he has to get a quick charge or it's not gonna work. He'll quick charge, right? No problem. Man, that sucked. I'm like very much rooting for the boss to quick charge here. There we go. I don't know, this setup might not pan out. We'll see. Actually, I bet you a 70 coup can solo this, but we'll try not doing that kind of thing. Crap, he didn't quick charge. If he had quick charged there, he would NP this turn, and we'd be good. Now it's all fucked up. Why you quick charge so little? What I should have done is just waited to evade until I actually had to taunt up. That was kind of the issue. Oh, now you quick charge. You were gonna get your NP there anyway. Stupid. Doesn't even know how to play. I guess this. I like how I'm having to evade right now for my Mystic Code just because of that turn 1 nonsense. Well, Kingu not being too smart right now. Will you? Except for that, this is why Tiamat doesn't love you, by the way. I'm just saying. Shit like that, if he just knock it off, you know. Okay. The good news is, when he does that, though, he's still wasting an action. He's not attacking if he does it. This could definitely be going better, though. Way too far, yeah. Very toxic. That was strange turn order. Here's the quick charge. I'll save David's evade, and if he takes these off again, at least he's not attacking, so. In Tiamat's defense, she's not in control of her actions. If she was, she'd actually probably be nice to Kingu, really. Tiamat's will actually does pretty much everything it can throughout Babylonia to help humanity, but thanks to Merlin, it doesn't really work out. What is the play here? Should have done that earlier just to lower the chance of that Star Gen down hitting. I don't have a lot of other use for it. I really hate that, like, Tiamat got some interesting characterization in the game and then they completely cut it from the anime. That really annoys me. Like, they don't even mention the, you know, her will being kind of disconnected from her body and her chaining herself and none of it. Don't mention a damn thing. How has David not been attacked once, by the way? This whole time, I was like, okay, David will get hit, take damage, use his first skill, heal it back, and if he gets hit again, it'll be really tanky. But nope, just attack Ku over and over and over again. It's fine. Yeah, just leave that, just leave the other tanky boy alive. No big deal. Over here whiffing my, heal on David. You know, it healed the other two, but it didn't heal David. Do I go for NP gain? Yeah. I don't know what the hell Kingu is doing right now. Okay, now I want you to hit David though, because he don't have Divinity. Yeah! So, Kingu is really bad with his NP targets, by the way. Like, both of his NP targets are terrible. That's fine. It was only a one-hit evade anyway, so if he had attacked him, it would have gotten rid of it just like doing the thing, so that literally made no difference. Well, I guess I got the debuff, so I guess it was slightly worse, but that's not a big deal. I don't want a Guts just for the attack up, because I got a Brave Chain. But my evade's about to come back. Now I'll wait. I actually really do like Kingu though, like, I like Enkidu more, but I like Kingu just fine. He was a cool character. Okay, another quick charge. Maybe I should have saved that for the NP turn. He can't remove the evade first, so wouldn't have been bad. Maybe I should have just given that battery to Krotoku. Yeah, they can get it that way. Although, see, David didn't need it. He went overcharge, and then Protoku might be able to have his NP right now. Be close. Protoku's in bad shape, though. See, Ku should NP first to defense down for David. Guess I'll do that. 75k, man, that's level 70. That neutral. We don't have the Mystic Code buff. We don't have Merlin or Scatty or any of that. That's really good. Why do they buff this man so much? And David with the 50k, that's not bad either. Oh, rip David. Already in ping again. Mash is actually really useful here. I could have given that to Protoku and had him NP right now. How about that deer mid though, Chad? Remember when he fought Saber when she didn't even have Shiro as a master in Fate Zero, right? And he was awesome. Remember that? Yeah, he was like smart and stuff. That was pretty cool. He's totally like that in FGO, right? And he's totally got like animations to like, you know, represent like some of those combat moves that he did, right? Right? They did that, right? 98%, by the way. One day. It's crazy though. We are 6 years in. You would think Deer Mid would be high enough on the totem pole to have gotten an animation update in 6 years. Actually, we're getting ready on 7 years. Like, some of the things that have beaten him, no hate, but how did Blackbeard get an animation update before Deer Mid? I'm just, you know, I mean, yeah, Blackbeard had the worst animations of the two, so there's that, but still, kind of fucked up. Alright, this should probably kill him. All these defense buffs we got. Alright, that went pretty well. I messed up with George, but it still worked. Stheno just back there like I'm helping. Oh no, Corrupted Ushi. We are not ready for that one. We're not ready for the earthquakes in general. The earthquakes are going to be really awful. So I wanted to do a lot of Babylonia today, if not finish it, but I probably won't because my brother wants to do stuff today, and I haven't seen him in a bit over a week, so it's only fair. Real life chat. Can you believe it? Bedivere always good. I see those pennies. You know, I'm not the biggest fan of Fate Extra, but it's got some pretty good music. Like, even Nero's theme is good. I don't like Nero at all, but like her CCC theme is really good. It's not my favorite soundtrack, you know, all the extra stuff. None of the extra soundtracks are like on my favorite. Now that's definitely Dean's Day Night. And then probably like the Fate Zero book OST. Still though, it's pretty good. We can do Stheno there. And then, I guess Ushi for Bond. Surely she's close to Bond 7. Yep. But George... Not really, but what are you gonna do? Oh my god, we have to bring, what's the, Argartha, that's the one. We have to bring Stheno for every single stage in Argartha and get the Bond bonus. Because that really adds up, and she needs the coins. Next time I have a chance off stream, I'll get Ushi's third skill unlocked. She's still gonna feel scuffed though because she's in P1, which is absolutely crazy. I don't think any of the other 3-stars are like that. Imagine being a 3-star staple and you're in P1 for this long. Although I haven't been rolling in a while, but still. We'll probably get more copies of her when we finally roll for Asclepius. I just hope I get one copy of her from FP before that, right? I'd like to play through Lost Belt 1 through 4 and have Ushi be in P2 at least. I feel like that's a pretty low bar. I don't think I'm asking for too much of the game here. Yeah, sadly no Shinju. Dude, people are so lucky if their favorite character is evil and female and they're wanting to get Bond because they can use them for every single stage. Oh no. But you can use them on every single stage for Epic of Remnant 1 because they're evil. So that's loads of Bond. And you can bring Bond bonus CEs if you want and you'll really get a lot. Like it's just swimming in it, right? And then you can do it again in Argartha. And then if they happen to be a, is it night class? For Shimosa, that's so much Bond. That is so much Bond. Now, there's no way to hit all 4, right? Because the last one is casters. There's no way to hit all of those. But females can hit 3. If you're an evil female, you can either be an evil female night class or evil female caster. That's how you can hit 3. And I mean, that I'm not kidding. That is so much Bond that like you can really get towards like those like Bond 11, Bond 12, that kind of thing. Especially if you bring Bond bonus CEs. Absolutely nutty. Yeah, Saber Alter hits 3. Sadly, her Bond CE is crap, so the only reason you would really do that is for the, like, the coins, unlocking more coins. But hey, if you're a big Saber Alter fan, you're gonna want those coins. Because you're gonna have a hard time getting them otherwise, because she's story locked. So, I don't think this is the one that's, like, super sad face. I think this is just, like, a random kiddo. That's a sentence. I'll do the Brave Chain. I don't know why. We're just gonna NP it and kill it with, like, Bedivere. Argartha gives more Bond if you're female, and then Shinjuku gives you more Bond if you're evil. So for the main story. So any unit you bring. And what you can do is, even if they're not like a good unit for fighting stuff, you can put them in the back row and just bring them every single stage. And there's filler stages like always. So yeah, it's kind of good. Might as well use this because it lasts 3 turns now. I could have done that before for Siegfried. Buff removal? Yep. Hit Bedivere? Of course not. We almost killed it with normal card damage. Chat, I wonder if he'll kill. 44k, man. You know what's sad, chat? If this was Medea, I'd be worried. Like, I actually wouldn't be sure if she would kill. Oh! Oh, I forgot about that. I've wasted so many resources. Oh no, that's actually, I mean, it's not gonna get us wiped or anything, but I should have saved like that attack up and such. Shit. Played myself. Because Bedivere didn't need it, but Siegfried's AoE, and that ain't a dragon right now, so or is it? You underestimated George, Chad. No one saw this coming. Green never CS's. Let's see the damage. I wish I had that attack up though. I need to set that to be in slow-mo. 2K off. I'm sorry, 4K off. Well, you did 18. Okay, game. Okay. Alright. My misplays might catch up with me now. Starting to feel it a little bit. Didn't remember it doing it twice. Well, if Bedivere lives to do his third skill again, or his second skill again, we'll be fine. Why aren't you David or Mash? Why are you not David or Mash? That would help so much more right now. God damn, what are you gonna do, right? You're gonna charm it, right? Right? Beat your little eye. Yeah, oh yeah, you got him. Great, fantastic. Oh yeah, get the NP drain too while you're at it. Look at that, chat. Look at all this utility. I mean, to be fair, you know, I didn't level their skills, so their chances are way lower than they're supposed to be. But, like, that drain would be nice. I'm just saying. Should have done the crit buster. Well, at least she tanked that. That's something. See, if she had landed the drain, I could like safely evade and just stay alive, and I wouldn't have to worry about the NP coming up. But now I have to make the decision of, okay. He gets his second skill next turn, so we evade now. We got it. We got it. Although he could have removed Bedivere's buffs and then like double crit him. It'd have to be like that exact turn order, otherwise it wouldn't work. Like if he had like a crit and then removed and then crit, it probably wouldn't kill. But that'd have been super meta. Okay. Why are we talking about Shinji, by the way? Stheno hater. You know, I don't hate Stheno. I hate Uriel, but Stheno gets a bit of a pass because she actually has some degree of character development. She's still not at the top of my list by any means. Hey, Chiron. Alrighty. Gets more of those shits. This might be a certain stage, but I don't think it is right now. I can probably do the same team, except, I don't know, do that. Do that. Oh, wait, no, it's a little... Well, actually, he's fine against Lancers, really, for the way I was going to use him, but we'll do that. George is not that good here because of the buff removal. Like, if you are a unit that has evade, buff removal is not that bad because them casting the buff removal is basically them not attacking that unit. So it still kind of does its job. But with a 3-turn taunt, you know, it's going to get canceled. So it's just... And if you're not taunt tanking, you know, what's the point? This is basically the previous stage, except this one has higher stats and they're all here from the get-go. So it's kind of harder, kind of easier. It's harder if you do single target, it's easier if you do AoE. I could wait to taunt until I think I'm gonna grab an NP, because they're surely getting at least one NP off. I'll have Bedivere hit the danger one. No, my internet's not slow. My internet's stupid fast. If I do an internet speed test, it's fucking insane. There's no way to explain this to people that don't stream. Like, they're not. People don't. They're not gonna get it. I mean, some people will, obviously, but Cairo knows. Cairo knows exactly what the issue is because he streams and he knows. I don't know why I just taunted right there. That's what you call autopilot. Basically, most ISPs put effort to make sure people's download is stable, and they put money into it because 95% of humans only ever use download, and then even if they do use upload to like send an email or whatever, you need so little of it, it doesn't matter if your upload is destable, like no one will notice. So they don't put any infrastructure into making sure upload is stable. And no matter how much I pay my ISP and everything, you know, sometimes the upload will just be shit. Even though the download is god tier and it's totally fine. No, nothing changed. This happens all the time. And literally, you can go to like Twitter, and you can find all kinds of streamers that have the same ISP and other ISPs too that have this problem just randomly. Sometimes for like a month at a time. My favorite streamer actually used to have the same internet provider that I do, and he had the exact same problem, and he eventually switched ISPs because of it. But a lot of areas you don't have the option. Very common that like any ISPs in your area will be like this. Like, I'd be happy to pay them like twice as much as I pay them if they would just give me reliable upload speed. But, because I pay for enough upload speed that I can stream, like, you know, 10 computers if I wanted to, but, you know, it just tanks sometimes, because they don't give a shit. Trying to think which one I want to buff here. So the 54k one is dead pretty much no matter what. The 100k one's probably not. I think I buff Siegfried, actually, because I think the 200k one will die to just a single target part. If only this one was a dragon, I should have actually, I could have done it. I could have given George, I could have given George K-Scope, Cope Scope, and he could have turned that into a dragon, and then we'd kill all three right now, most likely. That's a shame. Bedivere NPs first, we overcharge, that doesn't matter, they're not dragons. If my upload runs well, my upload is really good. But every once in a while, it just goes to shit. Damn, we didn't do enough to kill that back one. It's okay, we'll get him later, but it would have been nice if he had just died there. Yeah, Bedivere's damage is incredible. And he's nothing special, he's just level 70, 1k foe. So nothing abnormal. He didn't have the Mystic Code attack buff either. He didn't have Match's attack buff, that was just vanilla Bedivere. And what's nice about Bedivere is his overcharge will kick in every time you NP. So it's not like, oh, I used Mana Burst and it's on my first NP, but it's not on my second one, right? It's not like that. It's there every time. And his first skill has a damage up on it, but it lasts 3 turns. So you can potentially get it twice. I could summon Fergus, though. I mix it up in case it's AoE. Yeah, why not? This is like Oblivion, just generic Oblivion music. Although, you know, I guess that's, you know, it's an old game now. Like, my god, it's a super old game now. Like, when I was a young lad, the current Elder Scrolls was Morrowind, and Oblivion was the new one, you know, years later. But, that's ancient history now. Jack, can I have like 30 grails so I can 120 coup and still I can still be like, you know, like Grail Tesla and Leonidas, and maybe I can take some 80s to 90, right? Like just to make them like better if I want, you know. But yeah, that's not happening. Fucking 120, dude. It's awful. Dude, I was born with bad eyesight, and it just gets worse when I get older. I'm actually worried. That's the one thing when I get older is going to be a real problem. My eye doctor's hoping that just the technology advances by the time I get to that age. And it has advanced some, so it's this is the one. So Barrel's voice actor, like the champ that he is, started by saying he wanted story replay. And, you know, a lot of people have asked for that, so, you know, that's a nice thing, you know, voice actor, you know, on stream representing. But then he followed it with, he wants story replay so he can do this fight again. Which, you know, I think he's just kind of being in character and, you know, being a bit of a troll there, but it's pretty funny. I should have art chained, what am I doing? Well, Bedivere would have been a hell of a lot better. But hey, if that gets them to give a story replay, I'll take it. He's actually, I think, the second voice actor that said that. I want to say the Achilles voice actor a long time ago said he wanted it too. Yeah, George should be literally any buffer, and this would be better. Fergus's thing is all that survivability and like the beat stick. But there's no need for survivability here. Hey, I'm not toxic. He's toxic. Thank you. I didn't say it. This would have been a lot faster if I had like done that art chain earlier, and then George was a buffer, so on and so forth. Could have sped this up quite a bit. I'd spare her if I could, but the game does not allow. Although there is that Oberyn thing, which is really funny. One turn and I get my attack up, but I'll just take the Buster Chain here. Yeah, you can make a stalemate happen where neither side can win and your turns just go by. I'll probably do it. It might just barely live, but I don't think so. We got the defense down. Yeah, yeah. Oh, jeez. All right, let's see here. Yeah, today's stream probably will be shorter just because of the lag and everything, but we'll see what we get done here. I'd say those earthquake stages, though, I'm worried about them. That'll be a real problem. I should just stop bringing George in the front with the buff removal and everything else that they do. It's not worth it. Yeah, that fight is technically losable. You've got Arash, Nobukatsu, all that kind of silly stuff. Alright, there's 7 of them. Not ideal. Probably no account review today, but we will get to those soon. Instantly got rid of our taunt. Like I said, George not that good here. Pretty nice damage for a 70. I almost said 70 star. Can you imagine? Can't even fit all the stars on the card. Should have done his NP gain, and also should have removed the defense down and done the heal. Don't think I used George's survivability. He's not good here, unfortunately. As long as George can do 1k, there we go. $100k health. That'd be pretty ridiculous. Can I do 20k here? I can. Can I incorporate that quick card though? Siegfried, don't fuck this up. Siegfried, you're fucking this up. Well, I guess I get the overkill now. Dick. 98% because it's not limit broken. Oh, the terror. Do I have vulnerability? That is a Buster Chain, though. I think we can wait a turn here. Might wait 2 turns, though. I want to kill one and then NP the next wave. Yeah, that's... Because this one's going to be so low, I wouldn't want to hit it with an NP. Unless we kill it here. Oh, yeah. There we go. Attaboy. Well, hell, now Siegfried can NP. Fergus should NP first, because he does defense down. They should all be dead. Grailed Fergus is awesome. He scales amazingly well. He's a very good unit when Grailed. He's not like the best 3-star in the entire game with Grails, but he scales more than a lot of his like relative units. Like a lot of other units that I would rate like similarly on a tier list. He would scale better than most of them. For Saber specifically though, most of the Sabers scale well with Grails. Not Jason though, no offense, but I mean he scales and it's good because he can be loopy, but his stats are just so blech. But Bedivere, Caesar, Fergus, they're all really good with... Yeah, Gilius, yeah, good luck with that one. That's another Saber having an issue there. But yeah, Bedivere, Fergus, Caesar, you know, the ones that matter, they're really good with Grails. Yeah, Blackbeard scales really good. Blackbeard scales really good because he's already got pretty good damage. He has a lot of survivability, got, you know, really good guts because you cast in advance, so almost always double guts. Got the heal, has team support, so if he's got higher stats and he sticks around longer, you're doing damage, given that... Because if he lives longer, he's probably going to heal the team twice, at least. That's really good, and if you could heal them twice without the Grails, you'll probably heal them 3 times now. Just stuff like that. And it's just damage is good. Just straight up, Blackbeard's got good damage. Okay, now there's some pesky Lancer, or Sabers in there. Probably at the end. I'll go Bedivere again, I think. I'd go Caesar, but you're mostly fighting like different enemies. If it was one big, bad, nasty one, I would go Caesar, but for this kind of thing, Bedivere seems like a good pick. Okay, we should get rid of George, though. That has not been good. I do want him on the team, though. I need David somewhere. Something's gotta go. Ushi would be the logical thing. Wait, nope. 9999. Siegfried's attack stat. I haven't done her strengthening quest either, and she doesn't have her third skill. Oh my god. Oh, this game. That's a hopeful Arash right there. Got guts. Does that mean hide scales pretty well? Yeah, no. No. I wish. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. Brave chain right off the bat here. I want to do the double buster. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna even do this. Let's see if I can just delete one of these here. Not gonna die, but it'll be close. Man, one lottery event and this account's gonna catch up so much. Then I won't actually have to play it during events much, which will be great. Dude, there's still so many units. I'd actually say the majority of really, really bad units they have not fixed. And they haven't really tried to fix. Like, we're almost 7 years in, and it's like Geronimo, Jekyll and Hyde, Phantom and Pinkay still suck. Sanson, right? And there's not even that many bad units in the game though, which is a good thing. That's like a positive, but the ones that are bad have just been like wailing in misery, right? Man, their legs are so weird. More like tails, and they're like standing on their arms. Messed up, dude. Strange stuff. Do I just... Yeah, I get rid of Qingong now. Cancel the turn. I'd like to kill 2 of these. Work with me, guys. Crit? I hope. Well, I can kill it next turn. Do I NP? I don't think so. I need to kill this last one really fast because it can kill David. And we need David. That's why I put a rush in the back though, is in case David died. Okay, David still has his evade. Bedivere, you have Buster down. Why? Why couldn't you hit like anyone but that? 3K? Oh no, oh, that's gonna make our NP suck so bad on the following wave. There goes the buffs. 2 more turns. Oof. Hey Arjuna. How's the darkest dungeon been going? Am I alive? And go the buffs again. Okay, I should be able to kill it here. Although not with that Buster card. This is bad. David could die here. I should have used the Mystic Code on David. Oh, yes. Art card with the save. $200K. I'd like to NP where I can overcharge, but you know what? Who needs David? Let's see how our boy Bedivere does. I wish we had this up, but we kind of needed it before. Bedivere at neutral. Yeah, there's a lot of companies like Disney and Blizzard and all that are generally dumpster fires. I'm not sure we're gonna kill here, but even if we don't, this will still be really good damage, I think. Yeah, over 100K, I think. Yeah, 116. Excellent. Oof. Alright, we win next turn as long as David doesn't die here, so might as well evade. It's been funny watching the, I don't know, depressing, sad, right, watching Blizzard fall over the last, like, what, 20 years or whatever? And they started as the small dev, you know, such a small dev, right, tiny. And, you know, they made a lot of, like, classical games, and then they just slowly sold their souls to the devil and then became worse and worse and worse and bigger. But, now they're just like a joke. They're one of the worst companies ever. Just typical big tech. Like, they used to be like a company with probably the best PR out of all video game developers. Their PR was incredible. And, you know, over the last, 15 years or whatever, they've become one of the most hated companies. But they deserve it. I mean, not only did they make bad decisions with their video games, but they made bad decisions with, like, selling the company and, like, just their overall business practices. And over the years, they've made bad decisions, they've done stupid things, and it's caught up with them. To an extent, though, they still are a very profitable company, though, that's the thing. Like, pretty much all of their games have less players than ever, but a lot of them actually make more money than ever. Because a lot like FGO, instead of trying to, like, keep the player base happy and healthy and bring in new players and that kind of stuff, they focus on milking their dedicated people more and more. So they get more money out of a few people. Blizzard has always had that mindset, and FGO has been very similar to that over the last few years, which I'm not happy about. Like, I think that's what PvP is aimed at. PvP is very much aimed to get people to whale more, to have more of an advantage in PvP, to keep up. The coin system, all that stuff. It's very aimed at squeezing your dedicated people harder instead of trying to make more people play the game and enjoy the game. But that's pretty normal for a lot of, like, big video games and stuff. They generally have that mindset. I guess Saber is still the best class because it's Lancer and Berserker, so more Bedivere it is. Just same team, there we go. What could go wrong? I should have changed the Rosh to, like, Proto-Ku. Oh god. We're getting close to Corrupted Ushi. I've heard some stories from some XDW employees that weren't particularly flattering either. If my internet just wants to just cut it off, you just unplug it, it's fine. Oh no, chat, we're dropping frames! Oh no, you won't be able to watch this dumpster fire of a fight! Okay, let's see. Well, somebody needs to get their NP. Okay, I got this. Watch this thing go first and do buff removal, and then Ushi goes, and then she can NP anybody. I'm gonna do this just to have like defense up on Siegfried in case that happens. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I swear the more buffs you have, the more likely they are to do buff removal. Oh shit, okay. Well, no, they can't target him. I was gonna use that as like a distraction, but they can't target. I may have made a mistake here. Bad things are afoot. Next slide, please. Yeah, it's probably for the best that we're a slideshow. You don't want to see this, chat. Oh, he's throwing. Oh, he's throwing too. Oh, big dumb. Ushi should be mad. By the way, corrupted Ushi with animation update. Okay, I think corrupted Ushi is about to explode. Got double Buster Up, attack up, NP up. Unfortunately, Chingong's Buster Up's not actually leveled very much, but still 285. Okay. I would have loved that to crit. They're not really caring about their buff removal right now. I guess I just picked this one to death. Although if I guess I should start hitting the other one because Siegfried's gonna NP and hit them both. So if I do too much damage, I'm actually wasting it. Oh, there it is. Oh crap. Ooh. That's not good. Can I kill one of these this turn? If I get lucky... I should really hit the other one because of Siegfried, but I don't want two NPs going off if I can help it. Well... Ooh. At least I can get rid of it. Well, now I should have just hit the other one. Dude, the texture quality on the mud, not great. The thing is, it's mud, so like it's easy for your eyes to kind of just blend it into like mush and you don't really care, but that is some awful texture quality right there. That's some like PlayStation 2 stuff. I don't know, maybe even PlayStation 1. Maybe not quite that bad. I taunt just for the crit down. I get my Buster up next. Okay, I'll taunt David then. That's crazy because it's a Lancer, but... Oh yeah, I know, the fire effects are terrible. They don't... That kind of stuff should be like a toggle again, you know, like advanced effects or whatever. A lot of video games do that. Sadly, you know, remember, chat, I had that big, you know, stream where I went on that tirade of just how bad the UI is. Everything I said there, that logic, right? Like the issues that they have, like that logic also applies to their options menu, right? Their options menu is terrible. It doesn't have tabs, right? Which is crazy. Like tabs are not an advanced concept here. So just like scroll down for a year. They have a lot of dumb options that shouldn't even be there. Like the stupid ascension thing, right? Why does that even exist? Right? And it defaults to the dumb one, right? Like what the fuck? Right? Cut all of that and then put in actual options that are useful, like not having fire effects and so on and so forth. But yeah, FGO. Not run well. If I just quick chain and then kill next turn, yeah. They got it. Epic 7 has a performance mode, actually. I gotta say, Epic 7 though, really, on the technical side, they're excellent. Like, they have a pretty legit options menu. They have pretty, like, just good under the hood stuff, like with how the game loads and runs, that kind of stuff they do really well with. So though Epic 7 has massive problems with, like, you know, gear and in-game and, you know, all that bullshit, but they do well on the technical side. I'm actually pretty jealous. Epic 7 is so smooth on the technical side. I wish FGO was like, because it really does run like butter. Anyone that's played Epic 7 probably knows what I'm talking about. Almost no loading screens, and when there is a loading screen, it's unbelievably short. You know, everything's just really snappy. And it's because they made their own game engine, right? FGO is repurposing the Unity engine, which is really not the best game engine for a game like this anyway. And then Epic 7 is like, they made their own, I think it's called like Luna or some shit. We might be getting into the earthquake stuff here soon. Not particularly looking forward to that. Dude, I want to summon Canis or Percival, but we're gonna stick to the low stars until we beat 1.0 for the harder stuff, and this is getting to the harder stuff. You know, I don't hate Babbage here. I actually like Babbage because he's got single target and AoE, and I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's single target or AoE, and he's kind of an answer to both. Boy, I love that Babbage has kind of made his way into the low star meta, because before he was close, but he really wasn't there, and now he's a pretty legit pick. I am a fan. Yeah, I do like the animations are great in Epic 7. The characters are really cool. They got some really good ideas for game modes, but because of the gear system, it's like all run. The gear system just trickles into every aspect of that game and makes problems everywhere, and it sucks. Wait, this might actually be Corrupted Ushi. You fight her like 3 times. If it is, this is not the one with the earthquake. Let's see. Okay, Babbage is not the best pick for that, but I'm gonna use him anyway because we're committing. Arash is fine. Let's use George. Do that. Although I wouldn't mind that. Being RNP's quick could be good, but you buy more time with this. Tricky. And taunt. Oh, Qingong is so good here. Stheno is super pointless. I cannot justify that. Like, that's so pointless. Like, what is that gonna do? Evade and default is better, and attack up is better, but I'm like, maybe the battery will do something. The issue with Epic 7, and this is similar for Genshin Impact, it's not just that... Oh god, there's 6 of them. Oh god. But it's not just that, like, you need really good gear to do certain things. It's kind of the opposite, too. It's like, if you've got the good gear, then so much of the content becomes a joke. And so, like, when they make new content, they don't really know what to do with it, and it's just, there's so many issues. Gear is not good for the longevity of, like, a healthy endgame. It's not. It's good for getting people to brainlessly grind, but, that's about it. I'd love to crit with that art card, but I don't really want to use my 3rd skill right now. Although I don't really need it later. If I had like a Buster card, I think I wait because I have another art card in the deck. Yes, treadmills like that are just boring. And again, it makes it very difficult to make new content and like know what's the right stat line to be fun and engaging for everybody. That's one thing FGO does super well, is because they don't have gear, they can make a new challenge quest, a new main boss fight, and they know the stat line that just kind of works for everybody, because it's a set in-game, right? It's a set goal. And that's one of the best things about FGO for me, is that they can just make new content and have it not suck. Damn it. Babbage's art card's in the 3rd hand. That is really unfortunate. Really messes up our NP gain here. That's like all of our NP gain is later. That sucks, because Arash has another art card there too. I probably shouldn't have attacked that one. I should just go with more starting NP then. It has nothing, Sue, that doesn't affect anything. That affects nothing. It doesn't... The 3 stars are always good. That's not the problem. Like, it literally doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if 3-star items are good. Because it's not about the items, it's about getting good RNG on your substats and getting the right stuff to level up. Like, that's what matters. And then what matters even more than that, it's not even, if you really try, it's not that hard to get good stats on, like, you know, a character. You know, it's not that bad. That's not the problem. The problem is the difference between, like, a geared character that has taken the time to get good substats and min-max. Like, if you min-max in Genshin, your power level is going to be, like, you know, 1,000, right? And if you don't min-max, or you've gotten bad luck or whatever, your power level is going to be like 200. So when they make a boss, it's like, if you want to make sure those 200 people can do it, it's so easy for those people that have min-max stats. And then when you have like the in-game content, like the Abyss or something, or actually not really the Abyss, but more like the content where you have to like toggle the challenges and whatever. You know, if you want to do well in that kind of stuff, you have to have the min-maxed gear. Right, it's like it's a stat wall, and if you're down with the unmin-max gear, it doesn't matter how well you play, you're just gonna suck. And because of that, most of the content in Genshin is just boring, right? If you're even halfway decently geared, most of the content is just so easy, you can completely ignore it. You can kill Child in like 7 seconds, right? You can one-shot the flower bosses, right? Even though they got, you know, movesets that you should have to interact with, you don't. Right, it's bad. That's the perfect example of why gearing is bad in games like that. And Epic 7 has the exact same problem, where it's either an absurd stat wall, where it's more about grinding than it is about playing the game well, or it's a joke that you can just, like, you know, kill with your pinky. Right? There's no middle ground. Now, I really wish... Man, this sucks. We could have done so much better if the deck had just shuffled differently. I haven't even killed one, and then Arash is going to NP... and like kill a 26k one, and like it's not good. Pretty frustrating because I'm close to, like, I probably should have just critted with Babbage, and I could have killed at least that one by now. Okay, well, in case one of them lives, I'm gonna do the invulnerability, and the attack up lingers. I'm gonna save the taunt though in case they do die, then I can use the taunt on the next wave. Kind of throwing this away now, but I gotta get this stupid gain. I can't believe it took this many turns for Babbage to get any kind of NP gain, but it was bad deck shovel. It's crap. Should have done art quick. I hope the middle one lives, but it probably won't. It definitely didn't. I fucked that up. We're still gonna win though. It's just, I could have NP'd right now, which would have been very satisfying. David with the shepherd's cane though. Guys, did you know battery's good in FGO? Did you know that? Crazy, right? Okay. That took way longer than it needed to, but they dead now. That was pretty cool though. Go Steam. That his NP though does not represent what it does in lore like very well, because they can't really translate Babbage's. Well, actually they could with an animation update. You could have the other robots and like his attack animations and stuff. Yeah, they kind of did in 5.5. Yeah, they had the other ads show up. That's kind of cool, actually. And in the London, even they had, you know, the trash mobs. That wasn't really like a stage gimmick, but they were just there to kind of represent it. But the playable, they'll probably do that though. If he ever gets an animation update, I suspect they'll have robots in his attacks. I think they'll do that. Okay, I should probably wrap up. I know it's such a short stream, and I really do apologize. I want to stream for like 4 hours, right? But you know, internet sucks, and I want to do some real life stuff here with my brother and Tusk and everything. But we'll have some good streams soon. I'll do my best. I'm gonna try to contact my ISP and see what we can get worked out. But we'll have more Babylonia soon. We'll have like the earthquake fights and all that. I really do apologize because I'm so in the mood to stream right now. I might. We'll see how things go. I might end up like losing track of time, but I might try to stream later tonight, like way later tonight. But I suspect that it's not gonna happen. But you never know. But we will stream tomorrow. I'll try to make it a longer stream then. Try to make up for lost time. I really do want to beat Babylonia tomorrow. Actually, I think that's the way to do it. You should not apologize for ISP being shit. That's true. That really is true. It really does suck, man. Cairo knows my pain. He has the same issue from time to time. It is the worst. All right, boys. Let's see if there's someone we can raid real quick. We'll have Gouda soon. I think the next stream's gonna be good though, because we're gonna have a lot of the shitty earthquake fights and all that. That's gonna be a bitch. Not really anybody playing FGO right now. Okay, fuck it. A lot of them aren't English streams either, so fuck it. We're not raiding. I'm being selfish, chat. We're keeping the viewers. But I will see you all next time. Peace.